of the video is taking more time. Right? It's taking more than planned. It's not taking 4 days anymore. It's taking 6 days, for instance, right? So on the actualized, we will show it this way, that this activity is now it's completing 2 days after the planned day. Obviously, it was supposed to be finishing on Thursday, but it's now finishing on Monday because it's taking more time than expected. It's over again. Accordingly, whatever is dependent on this activity, which is this, which is dependent on, which has a dependency on this, which has a dependency on this, all of that is going to be accordingly moved forward. And now this part, which was planned to be ended on 10th, is now supposed to be ending on Wednesday, January 12th. What's happening?
Project is
delayed. Now, project finish date was determined by this critical path as January 10th. A delay on the critical path is delaying the project finish date, which is a big thing. Theoretically, maybe it may not sound like anything unusual, but in the practical world, this is a major serious problem. If I like apart from this discussion, if I just ask you guys, like just generally, as have you guys ever seen a project manager JD, like a generalized JD for project manager, job description?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is usually mentioned in there, like the very primary responsibility of the project manager?
Maintenance of scope, deliverable of project objectives, kind of including not mentioned clearly as maybe WBS in their creation of that, and deliverable within time delivery of the project.
Exactly.
Within time delivery.
Anyone else? What is mentioned in a project manager deal? Like very, like this is something which can't be missed in any project manager JD. This one liner is popular in a project manager JD. There can be many other things, leadership traits and education and certifications and past project history and blah, blah, blah. But one line which is never going to be missed in a project manager JD is, you are supposed to be completing the projects on time, within budget expectations, and with quality and customer expectations. This is a primary expectation from a project, from every other project manager. On time means the projects which are baseline and planned on a time, those if those are delayed under your supervision, then you are the person to blame, because they have clearly mentioned that in the JD, that you are the one to blame, while you were not able to take care of that with your management. And critical path is exactly a tool to help you with that, to give you that visibility, so that you get to know that this maybe in a real life project, there are thousands of activities going on, multiple paths going on, and being a single human in the project, you will not be able to take care of everything which is going on by yourself. However, critical path is something which you are supposed to be taking care of by yourself. Why? For the same reason. A delay or a miss or a slip is like delaying a task. So for instance, over here, it's stretched. The task is taking more than expected. If it was delayed, for instance, it was supposed to be starting on Monday and starting on Tuesday, then this is considered as a slippage. It still is taking 4 days, but it's just slipped. It's starting late. So if it is a slippage, if it is a overrun, if it is underestimated, or changes are there whatsoever. Why were you not able to take care of that? You are the one to answer them. You are accountable for that. Right? This is exactly where a critical path is. Critical path gives you that visibility that any activity on this task is not supposed to be delaying, not supposed to be overrunning, is not supposed to be slipping, or it's not supposed to be moving here and there. And if this is going to, only one way of doing that is with the consent of your stakeholders, which means changing the baseline, which means applying the change management process. That's a different conversation. But due to non-performance or mismanagement, if you're not able to take care of your project, then this is a serious problem. So this is where critical path is helping. That being a project manager, that out of those 1,000 activities, maybe these 50 activities on this critical path, at least this is my responsibility, because the other activities, they may have flow, they may have some provision for delays, for for some overruns or so. But these activities on the critical path, if they are delayed, the project is in trouble because of the schedule, not because of any other reason. So the longest path, it means that this path on the project is longest, means it's going to be the maximum time the project is going to take with respect to the other paths, and bare minimum this much time, bare minimum project needs this much time to complete on the plan. Any change, like in the form of overrun or delays on this path, is going to delay the project. Any change on this path in the form of ahead of time delivery is going to early deliver the project. So early delivery is mostly good if it is within your threshold limit, but most of the time it's delaying, and the reason is critical path is delayed.